Welcome, Ridge families, to our virtual kindergarten orientation for the 2021 school year. My name is Janine Rozicki, and I am the principal at Ridge School. I have been the principal since 2006. Today, you will have an opportunity to meet some of our key kindergarten staff, hear about our programs and curriculum, and see a little bit of our building. Although due to the COVID-19, we can't do our in-person orientation, we hope that this answers some of your questions. We realize that this does not have the same effect as a live visit to our school in preparing you and your child for kindergarten, but hopefully you and your child can begin to feel some connection to us through this video. I know I may be partial, but I think Ridge School has the best kindergarten teachers and staff. They are kind, caring educators who genuinely want the best for our children. Mrs. Hopkins, the AP in the Primary Center, and Miss White, the Assistant Principal in the Intermediate Center, teachers, staff, and I work hard to create an environment that is safe and positive. As you will hear, our goal is to teach all students leadership skills that will take them through their life. I hope you enjoy the video, and I look forward to meeting your kindergartners in the fall.
Hello, I am Mrs. Hopkins. I am one of the assistant principals here at Ridge Elementary School. Today I would like to welcome you to our virtual kindergarten orientation for the upcoming school year 2020. I'd like to describe for you our support services. Our mental health team consists of our social worker, our school psychologist, and a school counselor. We have 2 wonderful nurses, as well as learning specialists that help assist with academic needs. Additionally, we provide speech therapy, occupational therapy, and physical therapy. We provide transportation for all of our students, and we encourage your child to take the school bus starting on the first day of school. Of course, if you prefer to drive your students to and from school, you are welcome to do so. We provide 2 nutritious meals for our students, breakfast and lunch. We have a very active PTA and special ed PTA and encourage you to be part of those organizations. Let me tell you a little bit about Ridge School. Our school educates students from kindergarten through 4th grade. Our primary center houses our kindergartners and our 1st graders. Our intermediate center houses our 2nd graders through 4th graders. In total, we have 776 students currently. 164 are our kindergarten students. 130 of those students are in our general education program, and we are fortunate enough to house the special education program for the district at Ridge School and currently have 34 kindergarten students. Our program is full day. It provides a balanced literacy program, and we attend to both academic and social needs. Kindergarten goals. We want to give your child the academic and social skills that they need to be successful in the 1st grade. We provide supportive and fun classroom environments and have many engaging hands-on activities. We want your students to make new friends and discover new interests, and we want them to foster a genuine love of learning. Reading, writing, and arithmetic at Ridge. We utilize the Foundations program for phonemic awareness and phonics instruction. We have Teachers College Reading and Writing Workshop, Go Mathematics, and we utilize iReady for assessment to determine your child's individual needs. Special areas. We infuse art experiences to increase creativity throughout the school day. Physical education occurs 3 times per week, computer lab once a week, library once a week, music once a week, science lab, and Health Smart. Building classroom community. Our classrooms are small communities. We have rules and expectations so that we can get along with one another. Our kindergarten rules include be respectful and responsible, be organized and follow directions, be kind to myself and my friends, share with others, be on time, and be prepared. Positive behavior, PBIS. We have behavioral expectations at Ridge School. We learn the rules of all areas in the building as well as on the bus. Children have opportunities to earn paws and cub cash when they show positive behaviors. They're able to shop in our school store, earn class rewards, as well as school-wide rewards. We promote character education and have the Book of the Month. We are a Leader in Me school and have recently earned Lighthouse status. The Leader in Me is based on Sean Covey's The 7 Habits of Happy Kids and encourages independence, responsibility, as well as positive relationship building and leadership opportunities. Your children will learn about the 7 habits. Habit 1, be proactive. You're in charge of you. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind. Have a plan. Habit 3, put first things first. Work first, then play. Habit 4, think win-win. Everyone can win. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Listen before you talk or act. Habit 6, synergize. Together is better. Habit 7, sharpen the saw. Balance feels best. Homework. Your child will have homework in kindergarten. We encourage you to help and guide your child through the homework process, but we don't want you doing the homework for them. You'll be provided with a homework calendar that outlines the expectations. We want you to read with your child and have your child read to you. We provide Family Connect Night once a month, which encourages families to engage in activities with one another. It's a homework-free zone. Tardiness and absences. School starts promptly at 9:25 in the morning, and it's extremely important for students to be in school every day and to be on time. We want your child to always be engaged and feel like they know what's going on in the classroom. If your child needs to be absent, we need a note when your child returns, and a phone call to the office or the nurse's office to let them know what's going on is helpful. There is a difference between excused and unexcused absences. Excused, if your child is genuinely ill, we do want them to stay home and get well. Unexcused, a family vacation or a fun day out is deemed an unexcused absence. We need your children to come on time and be at school every day so that learning can continue. Fun outside the classroom. There's a ton of fun waiting for your child in kindergarten, inside and outside of the classroom. Your children will have recess, field trips, cultural arts programs which bring programs into the building like plays and different activities. We have class parties, but please note there are no food celebrations within the classroom. We have many children with severe food allergies, and it wouldn't be safe to bring in outside food. We do encourage classroom celebrations that may include a craft or a mystery reader or little knickknacks like pencils and erasers, but please, no food. So let's have a great year ahead. We can't wait to meet all the incoming kindergarten students and see their smiling faces. As we say at Ridge, Ridge rocks!
Hi, my name is Ann Marks and I'm the school social worker at Ridge Elementary. I would just like to welcome you and your family to the kindergarten orientation and to let you know I look forward to working with you and your child for the time that they are here at Ridge. The role of the school social worker is to help children make good and safe choices. I often act as a liaison between parents and faculty. We do mandated and non-mandated counseling as well as small group work. We explore with children feelings and how to manage their feelings, as well as work on behavior plans with teachers in the classrooms, whether it's some kind of behavior intervention or strategies that they might need to help children attend to what they need to attend to. I also work closely with families. If there's behaviors at home that you would like me to help address, we can give some suggestions and ideas for some behavior interventions that you can implement at home. If you notice any changes, pretty much drastic changes in your child's behavior, it is so important for you to communicate what's happening with your child at home, with us here at school, so we can work together to solve the problem and figure out what is upsetting or bothering your child. Often there could be incidents or things that are happening on the bus or in the classroom that we're not aware of, and the more you communicate with us, the better able we will be to look into the problem and solve it quicker before it gets bigger and your child develops any type of fear or resistance to coming to school. Our goal is to make sure that your child feels as safe and comfortable, and as well as you feeling safe and comfortable to send your child to school. Work together is a key component in this. I am also the DAC coordinator. What that is I help implement and facilitate investigations for our Dignity for All Students Act, which protects students and keeps them free and safe from bullying, discrimination, and harassment when they are here at school. So again, if there is something that your child shares with you, whether you think it might be little, it is still important to let us know so we can put a stop to it right away. Often some interactions can start off small, and as they build, your child gets more and more affected by what is said or done. And again, our goal is to make sure they feel safe, and the sooner we know, the sooner we're able to put a stop to it, put interventions in place to make your child feel really safe and secure. In addition, I also will work with families if there are stressors or concerns going on at home, whether you might need some resources or guidance in looking for resources. I can help point you in the right direction. If there are stressors going on at home that you may have legal documentation that could help us, we suggest that all parents bring in legal documents to our main office, whether it's custody paperwork or any type of visitation paperwork. We'll have that on file so it eliminates any problems in the future. Again, communication is key, and I look forward to working with you and your family. Another key and important point is attendance. We strongly encourage you to send your child to school every day. With the any kind of illness or fever, of course, we want you to keep your child home. Not only do we want to keep the rest of the students and faculty safe, we want to make sure your child is not more susceptible to picking up other germs if they're not feeling well. So unless your child has a fever or is vomiting or diarrhea, we suggest sending your child to school. Any of those others, I'm sure the nurse has touched base on that or will touch base on it. We suggest you keep your child home until they are fever-free or symptom-free for 24 hours. Other than that, please send your child to school. They need to be here. The pace of learning is pretty quick, so we don't want to see any child fall behind. So the more they're here, the more they'll absorb and really enjoy school. I do look forward to working with your family. If you do have any questions, please never hesitate to reach out. I am available. If I'm not in my office, you can leave a message with the main office, or I do have an answering machine. Leave a message, and if I don't call back that day, it will be the next day. I look forward to working with you. Tell your child that I look forward to seeing them, and I can't wait to work with them. And I hope you have a great afternoon. Bye now.
Hi parents, hi guardians. My name is Christy Jensen. I'm a registered nurse, and welcome to the Ridge Primary Center Health Office. The health office has many functions. Right now, I am checking your incoming registration for your kindergartners, taking note of any medical information you put on there, as well as checking the compliance of immunizations for the incoming students. You may or may not receive a letter or phone call from me in regard to either one of those. So if you could please be mindful, perhaps call your doctor, make sure they're up to date on immunizations. That would be helpful. Sometimes students require medications while in school. In order to dispense any kind of medication, including Tylenol or anything over the counter, I need a signed doctor's order from your doctor, and the medications must be dropped off in person by the parent or guardian. They cannot be given to the children to drop off to the health office. If you need help obtaining your medical orders, I'd be more than happy to assist you. I will be obtaining medical orders for EpiPens, inhalers, PT, OT, speech. You can call or email me. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Sometimes the students fall sick while they're in school, or they get injured on the playground. So please be mindful to keep your contact information and your emergency contact information up to date. You will receive a phone call from me or a note if it's something less serious. If your student is vomiting, having diarrhea, a fever, a disruptive cough, or a suspicious rash, chances are they're going to have to be picked up to go home. So please make sure that that information is up to date and I'm able to get in contact with somebody. Sometimes these incoming kindergartners will have accidents. They might wet themselves. So what I would suggest is putting a change of clothes into a Ziploc bag labeled with their name to be kept in the health office. This way, if they're in gym and they have an accident, they don't have to go find their book bag. They can come straight to the health office, get changed, get into new clothes. I would include socks, underwear, a change of pants, as well as a shirt. I will take the wet clothes, put them back into the Ziploc bag with a note home to you. You can then wash them and send them back in, so I can keep a change of clothes in the office at all times. It will save them some embarrassment and will make things easier for you as well. If you know your student's going to be absent, please give the health office a call or the main office a call, just so we're aware. If they're ill and have been out for a little bit, then please follow up with a doctor's note. Some of these kids cannot go back to gym right away. It would be good to have an eye on them. If you can't send a doctor's note, at least write a parent note so we know what's going on with the student. All of this information can be found on the website for Longwood Central School Districts. You will also get this information in the handbook in your kindergarten registration packet. Please feel free to call me in the health office. I am checking my voicemails, or email me. I am working remotely from home. I can answer any questions. The phone number for the health office is 631-345-5241. And my email is Christy, Kristi, .Jensen, JENSEN, at longwoodcsd, that's catsamdog.org. I hope you're healthy, I hope you're well, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Hopkins. I'm one of the assistant principals at Ridge Elementary School. My office is located in the Ridge Primary Center, which means as new kindergartners, I'll get to see you each and every day. Now, let's take time to have a tour of our building. We can't wait to meet you in September.
Ridge rocks.
Sounds, it was fun and easy. By rocking with the vowels A-E-I-O-U, we learned how to read and we can spell for you. K-I-N-D-E-R-G-A-R-T-E-N-R-O-C-K spells kindergarten rock. We sang all the numbers to a rock tempo. We learned how to count, rocking with the zero.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome. We are very excited that you're going to be our new kindergarten class. So, the kindergarten teachers and I got together and we want to read to you this wonderful story called The Night Before Kindergarten. The night before kindergarten. 'Twas the night before kindergarten, and as they prepared, kids were excited and a little bit scared. They tossed and they turned about in their beds, while visions of school supplies danced in their heads. I'm going to pass it off to Miss Locke. Here we go.
Erasers and crayons and pencils galore were stuffed in their backpacks and set by the door. Outfits were hung in the closets with care, knowing that kindergarten soon would be there. In the morning, it came. School starts today. Would the teacher be nice? Would they still get to play? Faces were washed and teeth were brushed white. Kids pose for pictures with eyes sparkling bright.
Thank you, Ms. Locke. Parents packed snacks and kids hopped in cars as if they were boarding a spaceship to Mars. Some kids brought blankets or their favorite stuffed bear in hopes they could nap like they did in daycare. Their parents exclaimed, "You're big kids, wow! Let us hold your bears and blankies for now." Hey, Mrs. G. Mastro.
The parents were worried their children would cry if they left them at school with just a goodbye. So they told their darlings, "If you want, we can stay and make sure that everything will be A-okay." The teacher then greeted each one with a smile and invited the students to stay for a while. The room was all filled with toys, books, and maps, but where were their beds for mid-morning naps?
They colored and painted and played Simon Says, then tumbled and skipped and stood on their heads. They sang silly songs from beginning to end. Within just a minute, each kid had a friend. The children were happy. They loved Miss Sunrise. It was she who was in for a giant surprise.
When what to her wondering eyes should appear, but sad moms and dads who are holding back tears. Their noses so sniffly, their eyes red and wet, this was the saddest goodbye Miss Sunrise had seen yet. She gathered the grown-ups on the magical rug, then sent them away after one final hug. The children all waved from the door of the school. "Don't cry, Mom and Dad. Kindergarten is cool." We hope you like the story. We can't wait to see you in September.
Here's a short poem we want to share with you. It's called I See.
I see the pencils.
I see the glue.
I see the scissors, and I see you.
We will learn.
We will learn to write.
We will learn to read.
We will learn to count.
Just wait and see.